Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on how to become a carpenter. So how to become a carpenter, you may ask. Without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Before we commence this video, I just wanted to preface this video by stating that the requirements to become a carpenter can vastly vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction, so just allow that to marinate in the chasms of your mind. So what is one formal pathway that you could tread down, that you could follow to become a carpenter? Well, first and foremost, on your journey to become a carpenter, you should enroll in a carpenter apprenticeship program. Once you are matriculated in a carpenter apprenticeship program, then you will need to complete at least 2,000 hours of on-the-job training in tandem with at least 144 classroom hours. Once you have completed a carpenter apprenticeship program, you'll be able to take the journeyman carpenter licensing examination. Once you have passed the journeyman carpenter licensing examination, you will accrue work experience as a carpenter. After accruing 3 to 5 years of work experience as a journeyman carpenter, then you'll be eligible to take the master carpenter licensing examination. Once you have passed the master carpenter licensing examination, then you will attain master carpenter status. Being a student is perennial for carpenters because they are required to take continuing education courses in perpetuity in order to be able to practice carpentry. Carpenters are expected to competently perform carpentry services. They should know to competently construct, erect, install, and renovate structures made of wood and other materials. Becoming a master carpenter is indeed a cumbersome, ineffably arduous undertaking. It can take at least a decade to become a master carpenter. Or if you're able to become a master carpenter sooner than that, it is possible, but it is inapt, especially if you have a hectic, busy, compact schedule. It typically takes 4 to 6 years to complete a carpenter apprenticeship program, and you typically need to accrue at least 3 to 5 years of work experience as a journeyman carpenter in order to be rendered eligible to take the master carpenter licensing examination. So in order to maintain an active carpenter license, you'll be required to take continuing education courses in perpetuity for carpenters, which is eminently stressful, to say the least, and unfortunately time draining. So the education, the learning never ceases for carpenters. As a carpenter, you should be honing your carpentry skills, in addition to expanding your repertoire to be able to more competently perform carpentry services. You should also be accruing more pragmatic and valuable carpentry knowledge so that you can more competently perform your job. I hope that you deemed this video to be insightful and enthralling. Just be acutely aware that it can take around a decade or possibly even longer to become a carpenter. And the pathway to become a carpenter is seldomly treaded down. Attaining a master carpenter status is quite a feat, and it is an accomplishment that is seldomly attained. So, once again, I hope you found this video to be engrossing. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.